Y'all want me to monologue this thing, or y'all got questions? Yeah, I could start now and last until y'all leave for 2 days, or y'all can ask questions, whichever way y'all want to do it. Are they on? I don't see their pictures, the reason I'm saying.
Yep, you're good, guys.
Dan, we were listening a little bit of your comments to radio a few minutes ago. I don't think I've ever heard you this frustrated. It's got to be, right now, you just must be at loss for words. I don't even know how to ask.
Well, listen, I am lost in words because that's all I can do. But I don't even know how to explain it because we do things I've never witnessed and seen. I mean, we come down the floor and like we don't have a man and we're just staring at the ball and we're playing man to man. I go, don't you go find your man? And I think that's a premise of a man to man, right? You don't stand in one area like, okay, your man's going to come over to you. You know, that, and we talk about we're not switching five. Ball comes down the floor, my five guy says switch. Well, the other guy doesn't know that. So they both end up on the same guy. The other guy gets a layup because you're not supposed to switch five. And it's not something that they don't know. I lined him up on the court one time and told him, get in the left corner, very first play. He lines up in the right corner. And I told him 4 times before he walked out there. And it just, at the end of a ball game, I've been here 7, this is my 8th year. I've never had a team down 4 points with a minute something to go, that those guards weren't out there trying to deny, get you, double team, whatever they could do to get the ball back. And until I started jumping up and down and screaming on the sideline and running up and down and trying to get them up there, they weren't going to do it. And it is frustrating. And I've been doing this 50 years, and I've never been in this quagmire of unknowing, because every person that goes in is different. We see people open, we don't pass. Again, second half we shot decent from the threes, but again, what are we percentage-wise for the game? 32%. It's okay, but it isn't even about stats, because we're going to find a way that at the wrong time do something that we shouldn't be doing. Minute, 20 seconds to go, you're down 4 points. You can't foul, and the guy hadn't even started toward the basket. And now you go to the foul line and shoot a 2-shot foul. The only good thing is this. I ain't quitting. I'll be here tomorrow morning early, and I'm going to try to get all I can do. But I told him in there, this is on you guys. We're coaching staff. As a coaching staff, we're going to do all we can to help you. But it comes down to you got to have some heart. I just didn't see people slapping the floor defensively, getting up into people to begin with, and that's, a little bit like we missed Jared. That the game would have gotten close, he'd have been up onto that ball, into it, trying to get and make and force a turnover or a missed shot or a missed pass or a mistake. We lay back like it's no big deal. And it's not like we don't practice it. We do. And other than that, the bright side, and I hope it's the bright side, is that, Obina's a sophomore, Andy's a sophomore, Kyle's a freshman, David's a freshman, Jeremy's a junior, but Toussaint's a freshman, Kenzie really's a junior. Everybody except George and Byers, everybody else has got 2 years on us. But you know what? With the way we're losing, it's not about years. It's about just the competitiveness and the desire to make things happen good for your team and have the confidence and courage in bad times, good times, whether the coach is talking to you or if he's not talking to you, he's patting you on the butt or on the back. you know, you got to have the type of resolve that as a player that you're going to get it done. I once had Ellis run into my face when I was a sophomore and tell me never to shoot the ball again, ever. Now, you can back down and cower and go to the bench and go home, cry to your mom and dad and say I've been treated unfair. Or I decided I got to start making daggone shots. I'll get to where I can make shots to get him out of there and show him that I can do this. And it's the way you react to things and how you do things and the toughness inside you. And right now, we got to find that. I'm not sure how I do it. I'm going to give it my best shot, but we got to find it as a team. The toughness to be disciplined when we have to be disciplined, be tough when we have to be tough, and have the confidence to make plays. And we do it in practice. It's amazing. You go in practice, it looks really good. We get out here, and it's like, man, who put the freeze on? You know, the AC. Somebody put the AC on chill. And, you know, I've done, you know, we've tried to encourage him for the last 3 weeks to just be confident. That didn't work. So, you know, again, it's frustrating. It's hard. It's hard. You know, it's hard. But nobody's going to quit. We're going to come out here. I don't quit till the last game. So we're going to play. I'm going to play all the way till that buzzer ends at the very end. And hopefully we're going to win that last game.
Dan, we talked to Tavion, and he was obviously animated. Is it a passion thing with the players? Are they passionate enough about the game to you?
Well, you know what? It might be just alternate personalities. They don't have that type of personality. Now, you know, as a coaching staff, we might have to send a personality test out when we go out and recruit, not just look at ball. But that's one of the things that COVID has made it hard. We haven't been able to go out in person. And really, you know, the first time I met Tucson in person was when he was here. Same thing with Kyle Braun. Same thing with Chase. We haven't been able to get out. Same thing with Wyatt. We haven't been able to get out and get a feel for who they are as a person. And not using it as an excuse, but it is. You know, it's a fact. And hopefully COVID's going away. Everything's going to open back up, and I can get out and touch and see and feel these people, because you're not any good without a big-time heart at this level. The first thing is a big-time heart, and then you look at their shooting, their dribbling, and whatever. But right now, we got a lot of passive, nice guys, you know. I never saw, you know, because it was during the COVID, right at the beginning of COVID, Gorin or Marco in games. They were just shut us out. We couldn't get out to them. And it's just, you know, it's just, and they're pretty skilled. If you watch them on TV and get highlights of them or film of them, or their best game, because they're not going to send you the ones they don't. It's a difficult task. COVID's made it difficult, but it's ending. We're going to get out. We're going to find people. We're going to make the ones we got in here better. I never, like I said, I never give up. I'm just not, it's not in me to do that. I may sound down. I might seem disgruntled right now, but I'm going to tell you, it's only firing my flames. It's not dousing the flame. It's firing them up. So if you think I sound like, oh, I've given up, wrong. I have not given up. I'm angry to the point that I'm going to be better at whatever I'm doing and demand more from these kids. So we'll see what happens.
Recording stopped.
Thank you.
Yeah.